to be safe.
Absolutely. Thank you, Ms. Stevens. So it's very important for us as a parent to make sure that we do that daily, we complete that daily screener. Thank you, Ms. Stevens. That's very important. I heard from a couple of teachers from different campuses. Please, Mr. Rano, whenever you get a chance, just to make sure that to share with families about face mask. That face mask, especially those are cloth, that they have to be washed because sometimes the kids they remove it to eat at lunch or things like that. They get dirty. They put it on the side to eat. While so those kind of things we should make sure that we have those clean and ready for the students for every day. And another thing too that they were telling me just to to have parents to remember to remind the students that they had to wear the mask at all times. So it's very important for you to talk to your student, to your scholar about that they have to wear the face mask at all times. So at this time, before we end, I have a special guest that I would like to introduce you. And it's also cool to have an annual checkup. So we have Mr. Juan Zavala, that he's here from he's the outreach supervisor from the Texas Health and Human Services. Tenemos a un invitado especial. El invitado especial es el señor Juan Zavala. He's here to share such a valuable information with us this evening. So welcome, Mr. Zavala, and thank you again for joining us and being here this evening with us. Thank you. Muchas gracias por estar aquí en esta tarde con nosotros y tiene una información muy importante que compartir con nosotros. Thank you and welcome again, Mr. Zavala.
Thank you, Ms. Serrano. Are you able to hear me okay?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, thank you. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Juan. As Ms. Serrano said, I'm with the Texas STAR, Texas Health Tips programs. Buenas tardes, mi nombre es Juan y yo represento los programas Texas STAR, Pasos Sanos de Texas. These two programs are Medicaid programs, and these programs are available for recipients who, for people who receive Medicaid. The STAR program is for really all ages. It's a type of Medicaid. Texas Health Tips is a program for Medicaid for recipients between the ages of 0 and 20 years old. El programa, yo represento los dos programas que se llama STAR y Pasos Sanos. STAR es para personas de cualquier edad, es un tipo de Medicaid. Y Pasos Sanos es un programa de Medicaid para personas dentro de la edad de 0 a 20 años de edad que reciben Medicaid. So I'll start off with the STAR program. STAR is the Medicaid managed care program in Texas. In STAR, clients pick a medical plan and a primary care provider for their healthcare needs. This would be their medical home where a provider treats their children regularly, knows their children's health conditions, and is responsible for keeping their medical records and coordinating medical care. Primary care provider will refer clients to specialists or hospitals as needed and is ready to help by phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. El programa STAR es el programa de atención médico de Medicaid en Texas. El programa STAR, clientes eligen un plan médico y un doctor primario. Este programa administra este programa es el consultorio médico principal donde su proveedor brinda atención médica periódicamente a sus niños, conoce sus condiciones de salud y es responsable para mantener los registros médicos y coordina sus cuidados médicos también. El proveedor de cuidado primario enviará a los especialistas o hospitales como sea necesario. Y el proveedor está listo para ayudar por teléfono 24 horas al día, 7 días a la semana. Con este programa no necesita una referencia médica para los servicios de planificación familiar, cuidados de la vista, servicios de salud mental o para los chequeos médicos y dentales de Pasos Sanos de Texas. With the START program, clients do not need a referral for family planning services, eye care, mental health services, or for the Texas Health Tips medical and dental checkups. When someone is enrolled in the START program, clients will receive all the services that are included in the traditional Medicaid program that include regular checkups, a medical plan to help find doctors or specialists, a primary care provider who will help clients with most of their medical needs and will refer clients to specialists as needed. The client's primary care provider can be a family practice doctor, a pediatrician for children, internal medicine doctor, an OB-GYN, doctor for women's health, a clinic, or a specialty trained nurse. Durante el programa STAR, clientes que reciben el programa STAR recibirán todos los servicios que están incluidos en el programa de Medicaid tradicional, que incluyen los chequeos regulares, un plan médico para ayudar a encontrar a doctores o especialistas, un proveedor de cuidado primario que le ayudará con la mayoría de las necesidades médicas y también enviará a especialistas como sea necesario. El proveedor de cuidado primario puede ser un doctor de medicina familiar, un pediatra, doctor de medicina interna, obstetra ginecólogo, una clínica o un enfermero o enfermera especializado. También clientes reciben, no hay límite para el número de días que pueden permanecer en el hospital para recibir la atención que necesite. No hay límite para el número de medicamentos que pueden recibir que son recetados por su doctor, clases de orientación de temas de salud, beneficios extra que están brindados por el plan médico. In the STAR program, recipients also get no limit on the number of days they can stay in the hospital for the care they need, no limit on the number of medicines they can get that are ordered by their doctor, health education classes, extra benefits that are called value-added services, and these are provided by the medical plan. So these would be in addition to the actual Medicaid benefits. Now, real quick, who must join the STAR program? The STAR program is mandatory for most types of Medicaid recipients, such as TANF level Medicaid recipients, pregnant women who do not receive Medicare, newborns, eligible children, refugees that receive regular children's Medicaid or TANF, former foster care recipients over the age of 21 through age 25. El programa STAR es mandatorio para personas que reciben Medicaid con el programa, con el beneficio TANF, mujeres embarazadas que no reciben Medicare, recién nacidos, niños que sean elegibles, personas que están en el programa de refugee que reciben Medicaid para niños o también de TANF, o también personas que están en el programa de foster care que están sobre la edad de 21 hasta la edad de 25 años de edad. Now, in the STAR program, most children who are 20 and younger who have Medicaid must join. Newly approved children usually are on the traditional Medicaid until they join a dental plan. And with a dental plan, children get the following Texas Health Tips benefits: regular dental checkups starting at age 6 months of age rather, services to keep teeth healthy like cleanings, exams, tips for good health, services like fillings, crowns, and root canals when needed, emergency dental services. Children will also get a main dentist who will take care of the child's basic dental needs and will, when needed, refer the child to a specialist. The main dentist will be ready to help by phone 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And also the dental plan will help find dentists or dental specialists. Included with that is also the value-added services, just like on the medical side. Bajo el programa STAR, niños o personas bajo la edad de 20 años de edad que reciben Medicaid también es mandatorio que eligen un plan con un plan médico personas reciben los beneficios de Pasos Sanos de Texas como exámenes regulares, chequeos empezando a la edad de 6 meses, servicios que ayudan para permanecer los dientes saludables como los exámenes, limpiamientos, servicios como coronas, de root canal o servicios dentales de emergencia también. Un dentista sería el que normalmente ayudará a un cliente durante todo lo que necesite, pero también puede ser el que hace una referral para un especialista también. Y el dentista estará listo para ayudar por teléfono 24 horas al día, 7 días a la semana. Y el plan dental también ayuda a encontrar dentistas o especialistas y también ofrece servicios adicionales igualmente como el plan médico también. So real quick, how the program starts. So normally when someone applies for Medicaid, they will apply either online, in person, or however they apply, sometimes at a clinic or at a community agency as well. Once that process starts, the application is received by the Health and Human Services Commission. Health and Human Services sends us the information. They mail out a kit to the client so that the client can then choose a health plan. What we do is we will call the client to see if we're able to help the client enroll. Clients are provided a certain time limit to select a health plan, medical and dental. If one is not chosen by that time period, the plan will be selected for them by us. El proceso empieza para un cliente cuando aplica para Medicaid. No importa cómo apliquen, sea en persona, por teléfono, por correo o por internet. Ya cuando el cliente aplica, la Oficina de Recursos Humanos nos envía la información a nosotros. También les envía un paquete color blanco al cliente para que pueda elegir su plan. Nosotros le llamaremos al cliente para ayudarle a escoger su plan y si tiene preguntas. Hay un límite de tiempo de cuánto el cliente tiene para escoger su plan. Clientes que no escogen su plan, el plan es elegido por ellos. So we are available to help by phone. Our phone number to start program, we're available from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Our phone number is 1-800-964-2777. El programa STAR, nosotros estamos disponibles para ayudar de lunes a viernes de 8 a.m. a 6 p.m. hora del centro. Y podemos ayudar por teléfono si un cliente quiere escoger su plan o si quiere cambiar su plan. Y el número de teléfono para el programa STAR es 1-800-964-2777. Una vez más, 1-800-964-2777 de 8 a.m. a 6 p.m. de lunes a viernes. So this is what the STAR program is. And the next program, Texas Health Tips. As I mentioned earlier, Texas Health Tips is Medicaid's wellness program for children, for teens, young adults that are 20 and younger. The Texas Health Tips program helps remind clients when their child is due for their medical and dental checkups. And as long as a child has Medicaid, they receive Texas Health Tips. Pasos Sanos de Texas es el programa de atención médico de Medicaid. Este programa es para personas que están dentro de la edad de 0 a 20 años de edad. El programa existe para recordar a personas cuando es tiempo para su examen médico para sus niños. Normalmente cuando es tiempo, el programa Pasos Sanos le enviará al cliente una carta por correo. El cliente puede llamarnos si tiene preguntas sobre los exámenes médicos o exámenes dentales. Y nosotros también podemos ayudar a encontrar un doctor o dentista. También see a question. What is the income limit for adults to qualify for Medicaid? So the question, we don't handle the eligibility part. So unfortunately, The only thing I can say is it all depends on, one thing I know is the income in a household, the number of individuals, and a few other items as well. Health and Human Services usually is the one that handles the eligibility part, and I think it all depends also on individual. So for more information, it's best to contact either 211, press option number 2, or also visit the website online, which is yourtexasbenefits.com. And on the site, they also have, I know they do have a list of the income levels. And unfortunately, I don't have a copy of that with me, but Miss Serrano, I can get one and email that to you. That way you can have that available as well, if you like.
Absolutely, yes, please.
Okay, thank you. And as far as the Texas Health Steps program goes, Texas Health Steps, like I said, we're the ones that remind clients when it's time for a medical or dental checkup by sending a letter. We also help clients find other services, such as transportation to Medicaid appointments. And there is a program called, uh, it's the Medical Transportation Program, but then the agency that's tasked with helping transportation, it's in the Dallas and the Terrence service area. This is the, let me see. So I don't have the name for it, I'm sorry, but the phone number to that program is 1-855-687-3255. And Medicaid recipients usually can get help with transportation. So if a client needs help taking their child to the doctor or dentist, if they don't have a way to get there, Medicaid can perhaps send a bus pass or set up another type of ride. Medicaid can also pay for gas if the parent drives themselves or if someone else drives them. Medicaid can also pay for meals and hotel costs if a client has an out-of-town healthcare visit and if they must stay overnight. And the number I provided is for the Dallas and the Terrence service areas. All other areas, including Collin and Wise County, the medical transportation program, the phone number is 1-877-633-8747. And if a client does need help with this, it's important to call several days before the appointment. Clients can also call those phone numbers to get more details as far as the program goes as well. The other benefit that's available is called case management for children and pregnant women. This is a service to help children or pregnant women who have health problems or are at risk of getting health problems. The service is provided by a person called a case manager who will help clients and their family find and get the services that their child needs. These services can include things like getting medical and dental services, medical supplies and equipment, other services, or working on school or educational issues. And some examples of what a case manager can help a family find services for would be like if a child has asthma, diabetes, cerebral palsy, Down syndrome, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, problems with speech, problems with things other children that their child's age do, such as walking, learning problems in school, dental issues, or feeling very sad or very anxious. So if a client, someone receiving Medicaid does have the need for either of these, and like I said, this is just a list of examples. It's not the only thing that they can help with. They can always contact us and we can help find a case manager. And our phone number at Texas Health Steps is 1-877-847-8377. And we are also available from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Central Time, Monday through Friday. And the programs now, we represent both programs. So we have a call center that is divided in half, and half of it is the STAR program, and the other half is Texas Health Steps. But we're the same program. And so I'll cover that real quick in Spanish here as well. But the last thing I wanted to talk about on the Texas Health Tips side is the medical and dental checkups. So those are very important. These are preventative. Even if a child is not sick, it is urged to take their children to the doctor to get the checkups. And right now, due to COVID, there are checkups that are done via phone, I believe, and also maybe via Zoom. So it's important to contact their provider, a client's provider first to see if that is available. And Medicaid, again, Medicaid does cover those checkups. So as far as the checkups go, the checkup schedule is for recipients that are under the age of 20. Medical checkups, usually the first one for newborns is from discharge to 5 days old. Next checkup is at 1 or 2 weeks old. After that, those checkups are at the age of 2, 4, 6, 9, 12, 15, and 18 months. And then at 2 and 2.5 is the next checkup. After that, it's at 3 years old. After the age of 3, they're scheduled once a year, every year until the age of 20. Dental checkups are scheduled every 6 months, and they start once the child is 6 months old. This would be even if the child does not have teeth. We get asked that question a lot by clients when we talk about the checkups, they always ask, why do I need to take my child to the dentist? They don't even have teeth. But it's important for their dental health because the dentist will check the gum line. They still check for gingivitis, for cavities, other forms of bacteria that can form on the gum line. And they also do, of course, training as to how to take care of the gum line for children as well, how to clean them. But like I said, when it's time for a medical or a dental checkup, the Texas Health Tips program will send a letter to the client. And for these checkups, excused absences are available. So children can get an excused absence from school for medical and dental visits. And as long as they take the doctor's note, and schools are not penalized for the child's absence from school. And so, let's see, where was I? So on the Spanish side, el programa de Medicaid cubre servicios de transporte médico. Si un cliente necesita ayuda llevando a su niño al doctor o al dentista es porque no tiene manera de llevar a su niño al doctor o al dentista, Medicare ofrece transporte gratis. Es posible que Medicare pueda enviar una vale para el camión o hacer arreglos para otro tipo de transporte. También es posible que Medicare puede pagar por la gasolina si un cliente se lleva mismo o si otra persona maneja también. También es posible que Medicare pague los gastos por los alimentos y el hotel si un cliente tiene una visita de atención médica fuera de la ciudad y si tiene necesidad de quedarse por la noche. Y el número de teléfonos ya lo di ahorita, es 1-855-687-3255 en la área de Dallas o de Tarrant. Fuera de la área de Tarrant y Dallas, el número de teléfono es 1-877-633-8747. And Ms. Serrano, I do have a list of all of these phone numbers that I can send you if you like. And you can make copies and pass out as well. So I have a bunch of brochures that I'll send you here momentarily.
Perfect. Yes, sir. Thank you.
En otra cosa, con el programa de Medicaid, es muy importante los exámenes médicos y exámenes dentales. Son importantes para la salud de los niños y son, como dije, es importante aunque el niño o la niña no esté enfermo. Es muy importante llevar los chequeos para los niños. Y ahorita en este tiempo, por razón del COVID, también muchos de los doctores ofrecen citas por teléfono o por internet también. Es importante llamarle a su proveedor y para ver si puede hacer una cita por teléfono con el doctor, para no tener que ir en persona. Y estos exámenes para personas que tienen Medicaid, si no llevan a sus niños, cuando es tiempo para renovar, normalmente es un poquito más difícil para renovar porque hacen a la persona que vaya a la oficina en persona. Es muy importante siempre tratar de hacer el examen Y como lo están haciendo ahorita por teléfono, es bueno hacerlo aunque sea por teléfono para no tener que, o para que sea más fácil más bien, cuando sea tiempo para renovar el Medicaid. One thing I didn't mention is the medical and dental checkups are the other reason to want to go through with them is not just, of course, the important part is the health of the child, but when for Medicaid recipients, Health and Human Services, when someone misses too many checkups, it becomes a little bit more difficult to renew by mail. So what they're made to do is to go into the office in person. I don't know how that's working right now due to the COVID, but since the checkups are available through the phone with the provider, it's good to take advantage of that as well. That way, it doesn't interrupt the renewal of the Medicaid process. Because normally, when it's time to renew, Health and Human Services will just send a letter with the application. Client just fills it out, send it back, and they're good to go. But what interrupted is whenever clients are missing their checkups. That usually is what interrupts it. Ahora, los exámenes médicos y dentales para los niños, los exámenes, el primero examen es durante de recién nacido a la edad de 5 días después de que nace un bebé. El siguiente examen es a la primera o la segunda semana. Ya después los exámenes médicos son a la edad de 2, 4, 6, 9, 12, 15 y 18 meses de edad. El siguiente examen es a la edad de 2 años y luego 2 y medio. Y el siguiente es a la edad de 3. Después de la edad de 3, los exámenes médicos son una vez al año cada año hasta la edad de 20. Los exámenes dentales son cada 6 meses, empezando cuando el niño o niña tenga 6 meses. Una pregunta que nos preguntan muchas de las veces es, muchos de los padres nos preguntan, ¿por qué tengo que llevar a mi niño o mi niña al dentista si no tiene dientes? Es muy importante porque el el dentista puede ayudar puede dar tips cómo limpiarle la encía al niño o la niña, porque también puede formar caries o algún otro tipo de bacteria y es importante para poder saber cómo limpiarle la encía. Y también ayuda al niño o la niña que se pongan impuestos a ir al dentista para que ya cuando tengan más edad no tengan miedo. Porque eso es una cosa también que afecta a mucha gente. Tiene miedo al dentista porque no están impuestos a ir. Para mí eso era un problema cuando estaba menor. Y por eso son razones que es importante llevar a los niños al dentista y también al doctor. Y esto es toda la información que tengo. Si alguien tiene alguna pregunta para mí sobre el programa o la información que discutí hoy. So this is all the information that I have regarding the programs. If anyone has any questions for me regarding the information that I spoke about today, I'm available here for a few minutes.
¿Alguna pregunta, comentarios? Thank you so much, Mr. Zavala, for sharing this valuable information with our families and our community. I make you host. Do you know how to make me host back so I
I'm
can share?
sorry.
Yes, so I can share information that I have on my presentation.
Yes, let me see.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Is that going to be in the settings part?
In the word say participants, I think you look for your name in there, and it's going to say your name, and right next to your name is going to say host. There you
There we
go.
go.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir. Yes, I'm going to share your information one more time. I'm pretty sure that I have your email.
Mm-hmm.
In this one, is this do I have, right? I have your information in this one.
That's correct. Now, the phone number, the information that I have
Let me, right here.
is to the main center, which is where it's best to call the phone number.
Okay,
Because a lot of times we're out in the field or somewhere and we're not able to get back to a client right away. So we prefer if they would contact the center directly. That way they can get their answer faster
awesome.
than
Perfect.
if
Would
I
you
were to
like to
get.
share the number again, sir? So that way, yes.
Yes, definitely. And it's two phone numbers now. It's just the Texas Star program. Our phone number there is 1-800-964-2777. And then the Texas Health Steps program is 1-877-847-8377. So los números del programa STAR es 1-800-964-2777. Pasos Sanos de Texas es 1-877-847-8377. Both numbers again are open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. De lunes a viernes, de 8 a.m. a 6 p.m. estamos disponibles para contestar cualquier pregunta que tenga un cliente o poder ayudar con otras cosas también.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Mr. Zavala, for sharing this information with our families. Let me click back. So there you go. So they can have access to your email as well. If they have any more further questions, they
Mhm.
know how to reach you out as well. So thank you so much, Mr. Zavala, for sharing this information. And at this time, this concludes our presentation for this evening. And if you have any questions, any concern or comments, I'm going to stay here for another 3 minutes. And at this time, I think I have it on my last slide. So right here, I have my contact information. As I mentioned at the beginning of our presentation, I am the Family Campus Liaison. I serve Acton, Hyman, and Smith Elementary. Here is my email and my phone number, how you can reach me for any questions, comments, or concern. If you need any academic resource, any help with tech support, at least any other resource that you might need for your student, please contact us. We're here to serve you. And as well, here is our supervisor, our Miss Chevelle Amaber. She's our family engagement coordinator. And at the end of this presentation, I would like for you to please you complete this course. And please, if you can go ahead and go and follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and also we have feedback. We would like to hear from you and give us your feedback. Queremos saber qué le pareció este taller. Denos su retroalimentación. Here's the QR code. Let me share the link. Voy a compartir el enlace con ustedes en el chat. De igual manera, let me share the link for our, here we go. Here's the link for our form. So please let me know if you're able to see our presentation. And this concludes our presentation for this evening. Thank you so much for joining us this evening, parents and families. So we hope to see you next week. Our next workshop will be next Thursday, the 26th, and it will be making positive choices. So we're going to have another special guest too that will be assisting us with how we can make positive choices, financial choices. We're going to have a special guest from Bank of America y nos va a traer una información muy importante, un invitado especial también. So no se pierda nuestro próximo taller el 26, el jueves de la semana próxima. We hope to see you next week as well, and everybody have a great evening. And thank you so much for joining us this evening. Muchas gracias por habernos acompañado. Que tengan buenas noches. See you next time. Thank you. Mr. Zavala, can you remain on the Zoom, please? I would like to ask you something.
Sure, I'm here.
Thank you.